Hello and welcome to another lecture. Today we are talking about gerund and infinitive. Okay, so when it comes to these forms, first we will take a look at some sentences. So let's take a look at the first one. I want a car. He apologized for the mess. In these verbs, want and apologized for are followed by nouns. But what happens when we need to use a verb after another verb? This happens. I want to buy a car. We use infinitive with to here because verb want is always followed by infinitive with to. What happens with this one? He apologized for making the mess. So we use ing here because prepositions are followed by ing. So as you can see, when there is a noun following the main verb, like we can use a noun, like nothing happens. But if we need to use a verb, then we need to think which verb form we are supposed to use. The same happens with the modal verbs. She must call them next week. So modal verbs are always followed by infinitive. This is actually called verb patterns, and it happens when we have these kinds of situations. Basically when there's one verb followed by another. The second verb has to be in either gerund or infinitive form. Ok, dakle, kada imamo situaciju da posle predikata dolazi glagol, taj drugi glagol mora biti u obliku gerunda ili u obliku infinitiva. Kada imamo situacije gde, dakle, ti glagoli, predikat može biti praćeni imenicom, ali ako treba da upotrebimo glagol, posle predikata taj glagol mora biti ili infinitiv ili gerund. Okay, so before we see when and where we use gerunds and infinitives, let's see what they basically are. Gerund is verb plus ing, so doing, working, going. There are two types of infinitives, infinitive with to and infinitive without to. Let's see how they're used. So when it comes to gerund, it can be used as a noun, as the subject of a sentence. Jogging is a perfect way to stay fit. After certain verbs, the list of verbs is very, very long. So how do we learn them? Through examples and exercises that I will leave for you at the end of the video. So these are just some of the verbs: avoid, admit, continue, deny, etc. So she suggested watching the video. So suggest is a verb that is followed by ing form as well as avoid.